Welcome back to USA News Hub. Here, we bring you the latest updates, highlights, and breaking news from the world of sports. Our top headline: Novak Djokovic, the 24-time Grand Slam champion and one of the greatest players in tennis history, has just experienced a rare humbling moment. At the Six Kings Slam exhibition event in Riyadh, Djokovic faced Italy's rising superstar Jannik Sinner in the semifinals. And what unfolded left the tennis world buzzing. A stunning performance. Sinner dominated the match, winning in straight sets, 6-4, 6-2, to advance to the championship final. It was another reminder that the younger generation of players is ready and capable of challenging even the sport's most enduring legends. For Novak Djokovic, the result was more than just a defeat. It was a statement match from Sinner and a humorous but honest reflection moment from the Serbian champion himself. Following the loss, Djokovic stepped up for a rare on-court interview, an uncommon moment for a player who just came off the wrong side of the scoreboard. With his trademark humility and humor, Djokovic didn't hold back. He looked at the crowd, smiled, and said, "Excuse my language, but it's never nice when somebody kicks your ass like that on the court." The audience erupted in laughter, clearly enjoying Djokovic's light-hearted take on what had been a one-sided affair. He went on to joke, "I'd love if someone could trade a younger body with me, just for 1 year, so I could try to beat these guys again." Then, turning serious, he added, "Jokes aside, I still have the drive. I'm going to keep challenging them until it happens." That quote alone perfectly captured Djokovic's mindset, an elite athlete's mix of humor, self-awareness, and relentless determination. Even in defeat, he reminded everyone why he's remained at the top of tennis for nearly 2 decades: resilience, honesty, and the will to keep improving. The Six Kings Slam isn't just another exhibition. Held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, this high-profile event brings together 6 of the most popular and marketable stars in tennis for 3 days of elite competition, showmanship, and massive prize money. Each player reportedly earns $1.5 million just for appearing, while the winner takes home an eye-watering $4.5 million. The event is streamed worldwide on Netflix, part of a new wave of sports entertainment blending elite competition with show-style production, giving fans a more relaxed, personality-driven version of professional tennis. This year's lineup featured Novak Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, Taylor Fritz, and 2 other big names from the ATP Tour. The goal: bring global attention to tennis through Saudi Arabia's expanding sports investment strategy, and create memorable, fan-friendly moments in the process. And that's exactly what we got on Friday night. Jannik Sinner walked onto the court with quiet confidence. The 23-year-old has been one of the ATP Tour's brightest stars in recent seasons, calm, technically sharp, and improving at a frightening rate. Against Djokovic, he was almost flawless. Sinner blasted 27 winners to just 5 unforced errors, dropped only 8 points on serve, and controlled the pace of rallies from start to finish. His timing, precision, and composure left Djokovic chasing shadows for most of the match. At one point, Djokovic could only shake his head and smile, acknowledging the younger player's brilliance. After the match, Sinner spoke with humility about his performance. "I wish it could be like this every time. But no, we keep working. We try to improve as players, day by day." It was a reflection of maturity and grounded focus, the same traits that have carried him into the top tier of men's tennis. With this win, Sinner extended his recent success over Djokovic and set up an electrifying final showdown against Carlos Alcaraz, his contemporary and one of his fiercest rivals on tour. Earlier that same day, Carlos Alcaraz had made a triumphant return from an ankle injury, defeating Taylor Fritz 6-4, 6-2. Alcaraz's movement looked sharp, his forehand lethal, and his confidence back at full strength. His victory secured a much-anticipated Saturday final, Sinner versus Alcaraz, the battle between 2 young titans representing the future of tennis. For tennis fans, it's the rivalry they've been waiting to see flourish, and the Six Kings Slam final will add another memorable chapter to that story. But while Sinner and Alcaraz prepare for their high-stakes clash, the focus on Djokovic remains compelling for a different reason. At 38 years old, Djokovic continues to defy logic. He's still competing at the very top of the game, winning majors, staying fit, and pushing back against opponents nearly half his age. This loss, even in an exhibition setting, is unlikely to faze him. In fact, Djokovic has often used setbacks, even light-hearted ones, as fuel for his next comeback. Throughout his career, Djokovic has faced and overcome younger challengers again and again. From Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer in his early days, to Andy Murray, Dominic Thiem, Daniil Medvedev, and now Alcaraz and Sinner, he's consistently reinvented himself to stay competitive. And if history has taught us anything, it's this: never count Djokovic out. His discipline, work ethic, and adaptability remain unmatched. He's not slowing down. He's evolving, strategically, physically, and mentally. The crowd in Riyadh appreciated that spirit. Even in defeat, Djokovic received a standing ovation. Fans cheered as he smiled, waved, and thanked them for their support. Events like the Six Kings Slam are as much about entertainment as competition, and Djokovic's good humor and sportsmanship added to the show's atmosphere. Later, analysts praised his openness and honesty in addressing the loss. It's rare to see a top athlete admit, jokingly, that they got their ass kicked, but that humility is part of what has made Djokovic one of the most relatable champions in tennis history. Sports commentators also noted that Djokovic's comments about age and youth, his wish for a younger body, echoed sentiments shared by other aging greats in sports, such as LeBron James, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Tom Brady. All of them have faced the challenge of competing at an elite level while managing the natural limits of time. But like those icons, Djokovic continues to find ways to stay relevant, proving that greatness isn't just about winning, but about longevity, evolution, and passion. As for Sinner, this win adds to his growing reputation as one of the sport's most consistent and dangerous competitors. His calm personality, powerful ground strokes, and steady improvement have made him a fan favorite. Heading into the final, Sinner will be looking to defend his Six Kings Slam title and capture that massive $4.5 million prize, while Alcaraz will aim to reassert himself after a brief injury layoff. Whatever happens, the Riyadh crowd, and global viewers on Netflix, are in for a spectacular finish. Meanwhile, Djokovic will contest the third-place match against Taylor Fritz, giving fans another chance to see him in action before he heads into the next stretch of the season. And if there's one thing everyone knows about Novak Djokovic, it's that he doesn't stay down for long. Expect him to bounce back with even more motivation, eyes already fixed on the upcoming ATP events. And that's all for today's update on USA News Hub. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with the latest sports news and highlights from around the world.